My name is Adam Reynolds. I'm chair of Cycle Bath, and I was invited onto the Foxhill Forum to be part of the transport group and head that up. The transport subgroup, its primary focus was on Section 106 money, which the developer gives to the local authority, and ensuring that that money was spent in a good way inside the community. And primarily was focused on engaging with, had a mix of residents as well as people like myself from organisations, and very much focused on trying to ensure the money was spent inside the community. Yeah. Specifically, when we're looking at this roundabout here, it was looking at things like the pavements, the crossings, that sort of thing. So my hope for this money and that what's been done is that we actually create a really good cycle and walking network for children to be able to get to school in the area. So and connecting particularly along Bradford Road, through to Hansford Square, and all the way through to the three schools over there, as well as heading towards Ralph Allen and that direction there through Coombe. I have really enjoyed my time working with the Foxhill Forum. It's given me a really deep insight into the problems that developers have and how they have to engage with the council, as well as how frustrating it can be to be a resident trying to work, or resident groups trying to work with this area. I mean, one of the most significant things that's come out of this is recognizing that the developers very much constrained by the local authority and the way things can be done, and also trying to improve that process. So, and that's fed back into the work that I do on a day-to-day basis. One of the things that I'm extremely excited about is what the future holds for this area around here. So we're going to see new pedestrian crossings, we're going to see a better connection into Foxhill from Mulberry Park, and we're also going to see really good, hopefully really good walking and cycling routes that children can use just to independently get to schools in the area, and that's, I think, really fantastic.
Okay, my name is Carlos Abreu. As a profession, I'm a taxi driver, but as a community, part of the community, I'm a coach, manager for a group of lads that we've been together for about 6 years in a community and playing football. Passing where the estate where I live, there's always children doing nothing. And I'm like one of the other people. I used to moan, there's nothing for these kids to do. And actually I was doing a fair, and one of the ladies said to me, well, there's these grants available. I presented my idea and she bought it straight away. And I was quite surprised. I thought, well, fantastic. So she sat with me and bought things like footballs, cones, bibs, goalposts, and she's just like, it's up to you, go and make this happen. Kids are coming here in the summer, playing football, enjoying, having that bit of camaraderie, you know. And that's when I thought, well, why don't we enter a league and see that they have a purpose, not only on a Wednesday, but also on a Sunday. Bring the parents, let the parents talk together, have a mix of diversities, boys, girls, you know, it doesn't matter if you can play or can't, you know, just have a go, come in, have a go, and let's enjoy it together with a smile, equal opportunity, because even the better players were helping the not so good players. And today, one of those worst players that I had, so called, is one of the best players in the county, right? We've only lost in close to 6 years 3 league games. I wasn't interested because the money is irrelevant. It's the tools that they gave us to start something. The belief, you know, it's having people that can actually look at you and say, I believe in you. And that I transmitted to the kids. And the kids now today are young men that has got one more year that walk out of this feeling a sense of belonging, new friends, families I made friends made friends, families now go for coffee before they come to training. Some families discuss their business, help each other outside of football. Football is just a glue, you know, that brings a community together.
I'm James, I'm from Curo. I've been working in Foxhill about 7 years now and built up a really good relationship with Rod. He's a tenant of ours. He's created this just absolutely amazing garden.
Yeah. And a lot of feedback from people that come by, people walking by and just saying how nice it is, and just general good feedback from the neighbours.
And this area of land was originally just part of just rough wasteland, wasn't it? And we allowed you to expand what was a really small garden into this oasis.
Absolutely, yeah, really fantastic. Really pleased with it. Yeah, the planters are a really good vision of James, because I mean he offered me a planter around the front, and I said yeah, I'll have one. And then, since then, well, acquired another one just over there, and my neighbours are so pleased that they can I have one as well. So, but it was always James's vision, so the vision has become like reality, and like the amount of children that come by from school and they're standing and look at the flowers, it's just a nice blast. And even the mum says, oh yeah, can't wait round to come out to see the flowers. And yeah, it's just a nice feeling actually that people, you know, love it.
Well, we created it with funding that we have for kind of a community support in the local area, and we paid for school children who work and study at Three-Way School, which is a special needs school quite local to the Foxhill, and they've actually built the planters themselves. They provided the soil, we provided the bulbs, gave you the work and the help to actually bring them here.
Brilliant.
And then Rod and other local people have used all their gardening skills to kind of adopt them and have placed them in communal areas in the community, which, as you said, Rod, people just loved, and you've enjoyed just kind of doing extra extension to his garden.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hi, my name's Angela Frankham. I run the Animation Workshop, which is an art-based social enterprise offering stop-motion animation workshops to the community, in which participants are enabled to design and make their own mini animations. Curo have supported me during difficult times in terms of funding in arts in general. There's been lots of cuts to the funding, so finding work has been challenging. Through the grant, I was able to offer work experience to a recent graduate from university, and I was also able to employ a freelance artist to work with me on the project. So some of the recent animation workshops that we've run in Foxhill include Minions and superheroes and villains. So the children get to make their own animations, and they have lots of fun and are inspired to continue with their art at home. So as with all art-based activities, it's well known that being creative has many positive side effects on one's well-being, along with improving skills and inspiring those that attended. It has enabled me to network with local animators. It led on to me completing a social enterprise course, and also led to the job offer of a 10-week animation course with the Egg Theatre in Bath. So I studied animation at university and gained years of experience in the animation industry, working on some well-known projects like Pingu and Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. So it's been really exciting to share my knowledge and experience with the local children.
My name's Debbie and I'm the employability advisor for Mulberry Park. So I work with the customers that live in the area, but they don't have to be Curo customers, it's just any residents around here. I'm also working with the contractors to see if there's any employability opportunities and see how we can get them advertised and get people into jobs around here, local jobs. But I'm part of the WorkWise team, and there's 3 parts of that. We have Working Well, which is helping customers build confidence and gain new skills. That can be through one-to-one coaching, activities, training, CV writing, etc. And job and apprenticeships training. We also have the work placement programme, which is for Curo customers, which we help to get them gain valuable work experience, and they're also accredited, so they do get some completed MVQ units when completing them as well. And then there's myself, who work with the customers and residents on Mulberry Park, Foxhill and the Coombe Down area. Yeah, one example of how we've helped a customer was a lady came to see us and she wanted to return to work after raising her children. She wasn't too sure what she wanted to do because she wanted a change of career, so we supported her to have a look at what options were available, what qualifications she needed. And then she went with our work placement programme and she's now doing work experience at one of Curo's independent living residential units to get the experience that she needs. And she's just come out of her shell so much, and it's given her the confidence to actually partake in doing her English and her maths at the local college.
My name is Cherie Newlands, and I've been working in the cafe, the Hub Cafe, since February. It's fantastic, yeah, great. It's given me a new lease of life, actually. Yeah, I really, really enjoy it. It's when it's buzzing, it's fantastic. You've got lots of all walks of life coming in and out, and keeps me busy and out of trouble, to be honest. And getting to meet some really good people here. Yeah, it's really becoming the centre of the community, actually, in Foxhill. Yeah, getting better and better each week as we go by. We're trying to cover a whole range of activities for all different generations and age groups, which I think is working really well at the moment. I think it was just before Christmas I tried the WorkWise scheme here. I've been out of work for about 5 years, lost a bit of confidence, to be honest, and came here for a few, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks, and whilst here the job was advertised and I went for the interview. That took a lot of courage, to be honest, and not looked back since. It's given me a lot of confidence, lots of new skills. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah.
So I'm Stuart McLaughlin. I'm the youth minister here at St Andrew's Church and at Holy Trinity Church, Coombe Down. My main role is to support young people within the local community. I work with young people aged 11 to 18 in schools work, mentoring, and is in the church work for discipleship, and mainly working and focusing with young people from underprivileged backgrounds. We've been very fortunate 3 times to be successful in our grant applications. Curo's really helped us with regards to funding some of our provisions here at youth clubs, such as our DJ workshops and our fitness workshops. It's helped us first time round to provide some facilities for our youth club, TVs and gaming consoles. Second time round was for musical equipment and fitness equipment, which has been fantastic for our young people with their health and well-being. The grants from Curo have really been great for us as a church, and also for the young people in a sense of breakthrough in their lives. Having a safe place to come to, having the equipment and provision for these young people is fantastic. So thank you very much.
My name's Nolene Beasley, and I've been running music kindergarten classes here at the Hub since the first week that they were open, and they are for children under 5 years old. They come with their parents or their carers, and they learn music principally through singing and musical games and rhymes. The facilities are excellent. The room is lovely and big. There's plenty of space for the children to sing and dance and express themselves. And the light is brilliant in the rooms as well. There's an integrated music system and all-round good facilities. I love the fact that the staff are very accommodating. For example, at the beginning of May, I had a class and we went maypole dancing on the 1st of May, and I really wanted to be outside for that. So they let me use the roof space and we danced outside, which was just lovely. Very friendly staff, couldn't do enough for you, and the coffee is great as well. So parents love it when they come a bit earlier for the class. They can sit and relax before. The Hub is an amazing facility. There's lots of space here for quality classes to go on, and I'm thrilled to be able to offer it here in Coombe Down in such amazing facility.
I'm Jane Hill. I've been a resident in Coombe Down and my present house for over 30 years. I was then chair of the local community association. We identified that our community centre was probably going to fall down and is well past its sell-by date. So we've monitored the situation ever since. And once Curo were in place, we opened discussions with them. We did some market research to see what we might need, and it took off from there really. Worked with Curo to develop the site. I worked with the regeneration group mainly, and we looked at needs, we went out on visits, we did some research, and we met regularly looking at the plans. We helped Curo, well, I don't know if we helped, but we supported Curo, say in appointing the architects for this place, and then meetings about its development, what it would look like, what we needed. We set up, I think we called it a user group right from the start. There was a meeting that Curo held, no, the forum held, and we asked for volunteers to join this user group. And interestingly, we got a cross-section of the whole of Coombe ward of people who wanted to, and a good cross-section of skills and interests and views, if you like, on what the place should look like. So, and our aim was to see the hub through to its build and opening, if you like, and then we thought we had done our job. But we have been asked by Curo and by the Community Benefits Society, which now I suppose is in charge of the hub, would we go on working? We're there, I think, to support, make suggestions, represent the community, and that's what's most valued, I think. I think I've been able to bring all my skills, knowledge, the things that I learnt as a manager about motivating people and working together as a team. I think we work well. I meet regularly with the manager and we look at things. We make suggestions and they're always taken up and looked into. The community, I think, is benefiting from the hub. There are many activities here, lots of activities for children, more activities coming on board for older people, and there's a good eclectic mix, quite a lot of physical activities. I feel that the hub is a grand legacy that the forum helped in supporting in its inception, development, and now it's running on its own. I think Curo worked very hard and positively to work with the community and not just poke something up and say, here you are.